Happy 2018, everybody. This is officially my first video of the new year. I was supposed to come out with this yesterday, but I figure, you know what? Why don't I just hold it off until the first day of the new year so I can get it started off right. And then also on Wednesday, I have a bigger video. That's when I'm going to be starting my Revisited series, and I'm also going to be doing some awesome other things with Wildlands tips, like reviewing the new guns and whatnot. Also, I am going to be making book recommendations that I've been reading. Try to get you started off with your new year right. So stick around for those videos. But anyway, my name is Dom, and this is your Wildlands tips for the recruit. So to get it all started off, you know, the recruit, when he first came out in the game, he actually had a drone to go with him. It didn't have any ability, right? It was just a basic drone. But they did take that out of him. So ever since then, I really have kind of shied away from him. But I really think that there is reason to go back to the recruit. The recruit is what you can kind of think of a mixed bag. You may say, he doesn't have an ability, right? The recruit doesn't have an ability which immediately sets him apart from the others. He's not as good right off the bat. Not true. The recruit actually does have an ability, and people who are experienced in the game will understand that. You don't know what the recruit is playing. That's his ability. He's a mixed bag. You don't know what to expect. He could have the G28, which is basically a semi-auto sniper rifle. Well, basically, it is a fucking sniper rifle. It is a semi-auto sniper rifle. Now, he also has the AK-47, which is a great all-around assault rifle at the medium ranges. Now, he does have the Type 95, I believe, or maybe it's Type 85. But that gun sucks. I would shy away from that. I really don't think it's worth using. But that's what makes this class great, is that you do not know what to expect. If you send up a scout and you scout sniper, diversionist, point man, and assassin, or well, you can't, not assassin, but let's say you see an assassin. Let's say you see all those guys. You know what to expect, right? The sniper is going to be playing defensive. Obviously, he doesn't have any other tools. Point man's probably going to be rushing. Diversionist is probably going to be up there with the point man. Assassin's going to flank. There you go. Down pat. When you have the recruit, you don't know what's coming. You don't know if they have snipers. You don't know if they have assault rifles. And that's what makes the class awesome. But he is a little still underwhelming. He is a little bit weaker because he doesn't have any of the abilities. He doesn't have the extra health that like an assault class gets or anything like that. Now, I had an idea about this. I had an idea to make this guy badass. And that would be if he had the unique ability to swap out his lethal and tactical equipment freely. So, right now, as it is, he starts with 3 frag grenades. My idea is that he could start with either 3 frag grenades, 3 flashbangs, or 2 mines. So you really don't know what to expect at that point. Let's say the entire team is people without mines, but then there is a recruit. You don't know whether or not to look for, when you're reviving your own guys, you don't know whether to look for a mine or not because you don't know if that recruit has them. That's what I think would make this class awesome. Now, also keep in mind, too, with the G28, you can swap out the scope. So if you're like me, you hate the sight on the G28, you can go ahead and you can actually swap that out when you go to edit. You can click square on the actual gun, and you can swap out the sight. I think I prefer the TARS. I think it's like the TARS, and it's got some numbers after it, but I believe that's the scope that I prefer. There are 3 that you can choose from, so that's actually pretty great. I know right now we really haven't been taking advantage of the edit guns class because there isn't a lot of stuff in there right now. But there are some things, so it is worth looking at. If you're in that ballpark where you don't like the sight on your gun, you can always check that out. I don't really hear a lot of people mentioning that. I really hope they implement things like suppressors on assault rifles, and maybe not snipers. That might be a little fucking crazy, but I definitely think there's some awesome options there that they need to impose. But anyway, we're off on a tangent now. But anyway, with the recruit, great all-around class. I don't think I really need to go into the certain play styles that you need to have depending on the gun that you're running. If you have the AK-47, you're really versatile. I mean, you can be up in the enemy's face. You can be flanking if you prefer. The AK-47 is a great rifle. Now, it does have a bit of recoil on it, but it does great damage. Got a good fire rate. Got decent range. So, I mean, if you can handle the recoil, great gun. Now, the G28 is also a great weapon. I consider it somewhere along the lines of the Dragunov and the MSR, I believe, are the 2 guns that the Sentinel has. I throw it in there with it. I throw the G28 in there with it. I think it does slightly less damage, but it still could be a reliable 2-hit kill. Now, anyway, I honestly had some great games with the recruits, and I think a lot of people don't know how to play against him properly. People will go up and see a recruit, they think, oh, that guy's a level 1 or that guy's low level, and then they'll try to rush. So if you are playing as the recruits, be aware of that if you're not already aware of that, that people love to rush the recruits just because they think it's easy pickings. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video right now. As it starts on Wednesday, I will be starting my Wildlands Tips Revisited series, so please stick around for that. I'm going to be going over the new guns, some old heroes that I might have gotten wrong, or things that have changed my mind right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and please drop me a like. It would really help me out. But anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday.